the city budget, that is the lifeblood of our city. How do we get city services? How do we get things done? And what are our priorities? In April and May, the city council is involved in negotiating what those budgets are going to look like for the different departments. And then in June, they're going to adopt a budget for the city for fiscal year 18-19. It's really important. I wish that more of the residents would be involved in this process. You know, we have a budget for community development, we have a budget for police, we have a budget for parks and rec, public works, libraries, and just general services of the government. Just quickly, I mean, it's about $160 million budget. About 80 million of that money goes to law enforcement, and I think that's money well spent, because our city really needs to change the narrative, change the view that we're not a safe city. But we can look at other ways to increase our budgets to bring more money in, so we can look at the arts, so we can look at rec and parks, and talk about after school programs, midnight basketball, all sorts of things that we can do. Look at our libraries, and we can have bigger libraries, more comprehensive libraries that reflect the diversity of our community. I think that the numbers are sometimes threatening. I know that a lot of times when we talk about budgets, the residents really don't want to be involved in that process. But I think that if we look at this budget and we break it down into the services for our community, especially the first ward, then we can lobby, we can go to council and speak at public comment about what we think is important in terms of money and where our dollars are going to be spent in this city and in the first ward.